Basile Bearcats. Both teams have a 4-2 record this year. In your 2023 Oberlin Tiger football team, number 2, Kobe McMahon. Number 4, Seth Lyons. Number 6, Tim Walker. Number 7, Derek DeVille. Number 8, Deshaun DeVille. Number 10, Jordan Ryder. Number 11, Christoph Brandon. Number 12, Adarius Botley. Number 13, Cole Sonier. Number 18, Darian DeVille. Number 20, Trey Ryder.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check.
Number 24, Andrew Manning.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check.
Number 50, Nick Artigo. Number 51.
Test the mic, test the mic. 1, 2, 3, test the mic.
Number 56, Mason
Test mic, 1, 2, 3. Mic test, 1, 2.
Good.
57, Garrett Martindale.
There's a staticky noise. I'm not sure why.
Tristan Reed. Number 54, Xavier Marshall. 55, Gage Hebert. Number 60, Hayden Fondo. Number 64,
Check mic, 1, 2, 3. Check mic, 1, 2, 3.
Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Farquhar.
Mic check.
Number 74, Quentin Grundy. Number 78, Chase Thomas. And number 82,
Be all right.
Dorn.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 7 high school football here in the state of Louisiana. We bring you District 1A action between the Basile Bearcats and the Oberlin Tigers, ladies and gentlemen. Oberlin comes in 4-2 record. Basile comes in 4-2 record. Oberlin will be wearing black on white tonight, and Basile will be wearing white on red. Let's check your game day temperatures, ladies and gentlemen. How about 73 degrees? No rain in sight, cool breeze. It should be a perfect night for high school football here in the state of Louisiana. Hey, my name's Jordan Taylor. Alongside me tonight, Brendan Laughlin and Jake McCoy. I'm going to turn it over to the guys here at this time. They're going to give you keys to victory for both sides.
Well, Jordan, first keys of victory, obviously this is a big time matchup, two rivals not too far from each other. Basile's going to have to obviously, control the line of scrimmage and keep the ball out of Oberlin's hands and, play stellar defense. As for Oberlin, they're just going to have to about do the same thing. Both teams don't throw very much at all. They run, so this game could be over early.
I guess I'll go ahead and start with Oberlin tonight. First things first on offense, Oberlin can't turn the ball over. Basile's offense is too good, too consistent for them to afford that. They got to play keep away. Oberlin doesn't have a lot of bodies, unfortunately, which is different for them. They normally are dressing out about 30 to 35 guys, which is big for this area. But it looks like they're only dressing about 20 to 25. So they've got to play keep away from Basile. Got to play the pace tonight that they're comfortable with and that Basile is uncomfortable with. Got to be able to sustain those 11 on. Sorry for that interruption, guys. For Oberlin on defense, they've got to force a turnover to give themselves a chance. They've got to have all 11 to the ball. Basile's running backs and quarterback are very physical. They're very physical on the offensive line. Can't afford to miss any tackles. and they've got to win on third down to get their offense back on the field. Can't let Basile stay on the field for long periods of time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keys for Basile. Basile, first of all, they have to win the line of scrimmage. Got to play fast to wear Oberlin out. Wear those few guys they have out. Um, they're a pretty penalized team, so got to limit your penalties on offense and defense, and they can't allow Oberlin to sustain long drives themselves on offense. Force turnovers. Got to win on first and second down.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Keys to victory from Mr. Jake McCoy, Mr. Brendan Laughlin. Hey, reason why you do not hear no sound at times is because they're playing music out here. If we let it run while music is playing, we'll get hit with copyrights. The stream will end, and sadly, you will not get to watch tonight's game. So if you, at times, we go and there's no sound, it's because we hit the mute button on the laptop. Basile, moments away from taking their sideline. Road game here, robbery game. We're ready. I mean, they got the fair in town here. A lot of people have made their way from the festival and came and they packed these bleachers. It's going to be a fun night here.
Absolutely, Jordan.
And here comes the Basile Bearcats, ladies and gentlemen. Road Dogs here. 4-2 record. And on the other sideline, home team. Oberlin Tigers moments away from taking their sideline. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Oberlin Tigers. Let's go coin toss, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out who our captains are tonight. Looks like number 4, Seth Loins, and number 8, Deshaun DeVille are your captains for the Oberlin Tigers. And for Basile, number 11, Cade Sweeney, number 3, Ross Cortez, number 7, Tucker LeBlanc, and number 19, Tyler Newman. Captains meet at midfield.
Captains for the Tigers, number 4, Seth Lyons, and number 8, Deshaun DeVille.
Welcome everyone to the chat for tonight's game between the Oberlin Tigers and the Basile Bearcats. Both come in 4-2 records, chasing that district title driver's seat if you get past this week.
Yeah, Jordan. This could possibly be for the District 4 1A title. Of course, you still got East Beauregard in the mix. So anything's possible right now. If I had to guess, knowing how good all three teams are in this district, I'd say this could be possibly for at least a share of the district title.
We'll
for
see.
right now.
4 quarters away from great high school football action here. Hey, if you have not hit the like and share, go ahead and do that now while you wait on the opening kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like Basile won the toss. They have elected to receive. Hey, you win the toss, you want the football, Mr. Brendan.
Yeah, Jordan's a real cool, crisp night tonight. We had a little front come through yesterday. Feels great. It's fall weather, football weather, Jordan.
Hey, your first down sponsors tonight, sponsored by RF Services, ladies and gentlemen. And Red Zone sponsored by Bayou Prairie Landscaping.
For our young people to exhibit their skills and enjoy the game of ball football. Lord, we ask you to protect them, keep them from injury, to keep all of those who have visited us from Basile safe on their trip home. All this we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday night football, week 7.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the game. Good, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jason Rodriguez. All right, Tiger fans, what time is it? It's time to hit somebody.
Back deep for the Basile Bearcats, number 16, Gage Creighton, and number 5, Brian Hardy. Tell you what, very impressed with Mr. Tucker LeBlanc last week. He won Player of the Game honors. See if he has another big impact here tonight. Kicking off for Oberlin. Looks like it's going to be number 8, Deshaun DeVille.
For the Bearcats, number 16 and number 5.
We appreciate you choosing Under the Lights here on a Thursday night to bring you high school football action between Oberlin and Basile. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. Eight tees it up, ready to go. Boot meets ball, and we are underway. Creighton's going to have a shot here.
16 takes it in.
And Creighton runs right into his own defender.
Around the 26-yard line. Bearcats take over. First and 10.
And that's where Basile will set up shop 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Pretty decent field position for Basile, Jordan.
And this is where we will see your quarterback, number 2, Jackson Corville, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Along in the backfield, you'll see Tucker LeBlanc and Brian Hardy, majority of the night.
The 2 quarterbacks for Basile.
Here we go, 1st and 10, waiting on the snap. There it is, Hardy gets the football, and Hardy goes for about 4 or 5 yards.
Number 20, Ryder, picked up about 5 yards.
That will bring up 2nd and 5. So good start there, Jake. Mr. Hardy getting his name involved early.
Yeah, absolutely. Good, tough 5 yards to start the drive off. Let's see what he can do here on 2nd and 5.
Corville goes under center, waits on the snap. There it is. LeBlanc gets the carry. Ball's on the ground.
Man.
And disaster avoided there. LeBlanc jumps back on the fumble.
Looks like you might have lost a few yards on that one.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Third down and 8.
Ball lies at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line, it looks like. Hey, big 3rd down here. What you see so far?
Oberlin's defense looking to try to pin their ears back here, Jordan.
Handle this big front 5 for Basile.
Who's going to win the trenches? Key component here tonight, Jake. 3rd and 8. Let's see if they go play action. Waiting on the snap. Instead, it's a dive up the middle, and it's got nothing but black jerseys there. And he didn't pick up anything. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yep. Oberlin defense really pinned their ears back on that one, Jordan. Great start for Oberlin.
Hey, that will send the punting unit out. First time tonight we will see Ross Cortez.
Bring up 4th down. Number 7.
Back deep for Oberlin, number 7, Derek DeVille. Rugby-style punter here. And that one was almost blocked. And they're going to get caught with roughing the kicker here.
Yep.
Basile should get this football back.
Yep, sure will. Costly penalty for Oberlin.
God, he almost blocked that.
Yep.
Personal foul. Oh, they got called running into the kicker.
Yep.
That's only 5 yards if that's the case.
That should.
Let's see if there's an automatic first down here, and it is. So he just got his signals mixed up.
Yep. Yeah, not what you want if you're Oberlin. You just had a pretty good stop, and then that happens, and man, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Absolutely. So after the roughing the kicker penalty, it's 1st and 10. Bearcats have the football. New life here from the 43-yard line. Waiting on the snap. Quick toss to LeBlanc. And LeBlanc's going to be blown up, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy cow.
Look like number 57. Oh, I can't see the number. 67 or 57.
Well, whoever it was, Jordan, they went in there with some authority and made a statement right there.
Got to make sure I got the right numbers here. Was that
That's
Marcantel on the stop? Nope. Hand off to Hardy. Does this look right?
Number 8, DeVille. Got about a yard. 3rd down and 11.
I'll tell you, Jordan, that's one thing. These two are always two physical football teams, and
what's his
it's
name?
going to really come down to who's more physical.
Okay. He's wearing 58.
3rd and 11.
Too wide.
3rd and 11. Waiting on a snap. Corville going to pass, and pass falls incomplete. Intended receiver was number 16. Everybody else is good, Coach?
Oberlin's very fortunate now.
Everybody else is good?
Jordan, they forced another 3 and out and have a chance to get the ball back here.
Punting unit back out. Cortez. His second punt here. Number 7 back deep. And gets this one in. It's a beauty. Might have a shot here around the 15-yard line. Gonna try to make some guys miss, and good open field tackle there. And that's where Oberlin will set up shop. 1st and 10. And the ball is at the 17-yard line. So this will be our first look at this Tiger offense here tonight.
1st and 10, Tigers.
Thank y'all. 8:09 to play here in the first quarter. Waiting on a snap. We'll get the quarterback's number after this play. And the ball is on the ground.
Ball's loose.
Quarterback pulls, and down the sideline he goes.
Look at this.
Got a busted play here, and it goes for about
He's still
20
going,
plus.
Jordan. My goodness.
All the way down to the 50-yard line. A busted play results for 30 right there.
I'll tell you, Jordan, whatever it takes, I guess, made something out of nothing, and huge gain.
Your quarterback tonight is number 4, Seth Lyons. Lawrence or Lyons? Okay.
Seth Lyons made a spectacular play right there, made something out of nothing, and Oberlin's in business.
Keep an eye on it. See if it comes back. We got whistles. Delay a game on the offense.
Yeah. Not what you want if you're Oberlin. Not what you want if you're Oberlin.
Keep an eye on it. If it comes back, it should come back. If it stays red, we'll switch Wi-Fi's. Clock runs. First and 15 after the penalty. There's the motion, inside handoff to the fullback.
Oh, ultimate, wow.
And got about 4 yards there. That was number 8, Deshaun DeVille on the carry. Tackled by number 14, Pearson Como. Second and 11 from the 49-yard line. Waiting on a snap. And number 2 going to pick up about 6 there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Kobe McMahon on the carry.
Yep, 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Jordan Oberlin's hoping to convert here. 3rd and very manageable.
Waiting on a snap. 3rd, ball's on the ground. Somehow they get the reverse off, and he's waiting on his defenders, being patient.
I don't know if he got it.
And might have been a yard short here. Looks like
short.
he's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Decision time here for Coach Ware. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Decision has been made. They're going for it.
Why not, Jordan?
You know.
As soon as we get our first stoppage, we'll switch it over. Yep. 4th down, offense stays on the field. There's the snap again on the ground. Gives it to his big fullback.
Oh, wow.
And number
Here we
8
go.
down the sideline he
Holy
goes.
cow,
One
Jordan.
man to beat. Fighting for yardage. And all the way inside the Oberlin red zone. Down at the 7-yard line. But not before this Oberlin Tiger offense reels off another big play.
That was a spectacular run by that young man. That's a power run right there.
7-yard line.
Oberlin's knocking on the
It
door.
will be
Jordan.
1st and goal from the 7. Tigers trying to strike first here at home. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Quarterback pull, number 4 walks in, touchdown!
Wow.
Oberlin Tigers!
Well, Jordan, he had me fooled on that one. I
Seth
thought it was up the middle,
Lyons
and
goes untouched, about the easiest touchdown he's ever going to score.
Jordan, I'm not gonna lie, he had me fooled on that. I thought he went up the middle. He whipped it around and took it in untouched. Wow, great play. So now, if you're Basile, you got to think,
Extra point on the field. Looks like they go swinging gate. Number 4, your quarterback will hold. And number 8, Sean DeVille, a left-footed kicker here. Let's see if they kick the extra point. Looks like they will.
we watched them in a pregame, Jordan. They got a couple kids that can boot it.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and good God, look at that kick. It's good. Your new score from Tiger Field, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:21 to play here. Oberlin strikes first. It's 7-0. Let's see if Basile can answer here on this next drive. So far, 2 punts to show. We'll step away. We'll be right back. You're watching Thursday Night Football Week 7. Basile Oberlin, live on Under the Lights. Hey, scores from around the state coming up at the end of the first quarter. We still got 4 minutes here. Number 8 will tee it up. Kickoff here to Sean DeVille, ladies and gentlemen. Look like Creighton and Hardy back deep for Basile. And this one is an ugly kick. Did not get it clean there. Goes out of bounds. Let's see if Coach takes the penalty or makes him re-kick it. He's going to take the penalty, and it will be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Jordan, if you're Basile, you got to think that, okay, we get, that they got to think, okay, well, Oberlin struck first blood. Let's try to match that, and within some, and then some. So let's see if Basile can have a stronger drive than the last.
I think it's a little too early to say it's must-answer type of drive, but
yeah,
we'll see if they can get some movement up front.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Bearcats. Handoff goes to LeBlanc, and LeBlanc, tough sledding there for a gain of 2. This Oberlin Tiger defense came to play here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Second and 8.
Second and 8.
Yep.
Got him to jump off sides. That's going to help out your line if you get them to stop jumping the snap count.
Yep.
So looks like it will be 2nd and 3 after the penalty. Offsides on the defense.
All right. Take it down and 4 for the Bearcats.
Second and 3, clock runs. Corville waits, big second down here. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy runs over his defender.
I think he got it,
He
Jordan.
ran over his own man.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And
I
that
couldn't
will
tell, I
be
didn't realize.
enough for a first down. Your first down sponsor tonight is RF Services. Thank you to those guys sponsoring first downs tonight.
Don't forget to get your kick.
I guess his own guy had so good of a block, he just they held him up. But hey, you know, Basile's got a fresh set of downs, and
Yes,
they're
first
knocking,
and 10 from the 46-yard line.
knocking on Oberlin territory, knocking on the door.
Waiting on the snap. There it is. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy gets about 3 yards there. He's going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 49-yard line. Second and 7. 2 receivers split out to the right. And Hardy gets the football. Hardy cuts it back up and goes for about a gain of 2.
That's a tough 2 yards right there, Jordan. He took a lick near the end, but third and manageable.
As soon as this quarter's over, 1:30, we'll switch it.
Third and manageable right here, Jordan.
You gotta extend drives here if you're gonna knock off Oberlin on the road.
Looks like they might try to hard count a try, but didn't really.
Hardy gets the carry, fighting for yardage. Looks like he's gonna be a yard short. Hey, it's 4-down territory here.
Yeah, absolutely. And that, you know, especially they're in Oberlin territory now. What do you think, Jordan? You think they might try to hard count them here, or just
same play?
Good? Same play. Yeah.
If you can't get a yard here, it's gonna be all momentum on this sideline.
Yep.
Waiting on a snap. 4th down. They go quarterback draw.
Oh.
And a push for it, and it looks like he's got enough.
Yep.
Waiting on the signal. There it is. That first down brought to you by RF Services. Thank you to those guys for sponsoring first downs tonight. Give them a call at 337-466-7000. 1st and 10, Bearcats from the 46-yard line. We got final 20 seconds here.
This might be the last play of the first quarter.
The first quarter. Waiting on the snap. They get it up at 3 seconds. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy runs for about a gain of 1. And that will do it here. 12 minutes of play, ladies and gentlemen. Your score after the end of the first quarter: Oberlin 7, Basile 0. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back for second quarter action. back from the end of the first quarter. Basile has it 2nd down and 9.
Down and 9 for the Bearcats. The Tigers. 22-yard line.
Hardy gets the football here.
And he tries to get to the outside.
Oh, wow.
And about a gain of 1.
And maybe 1 yard, Jordan.
And they showed a different formation there. They brought a lineman into the backfield there for an extra blocker. Third down at about 8 here.
You thinking maybe hard count at this right now, Jordan? Maybe not. Could we see a bootleg or a play action? Toss.
Corville going to drop back to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run.
Oh.
Breaks the first tackle, but here comes the initial surge. And he pays the price.
That's huge. Huge
4th
for
and
Oberlin
9,
defense.
punting unit. Looks like they're going to have to come out.
Jordan, momentum shift.
Hey, 3 punts so far for Basile tonight. Cannot get nothing moving on offense. Cortez booms it away. And they're going to let this one roll. Let's see where it goes in and back at the end zone. Touchback. And Oberlin will come out 1st and 10.
At the 20.
From the 20-yard line. And you go down 2 scores right here. And you start scratching your head a little bit. Let's see if Oberlin can take that momentum into halftime.
Yeah.
This is a big drive here for both sides. Can Basile's defense get off the field?
Perhaps Coach Bertrand made an adjustment here. Maybe we could see a stop. Who knows?
Got 9 in the box. Here goes the motion. He's going to get the carry. Trying to get outside.
Oh.
And McMahon picks up about 5 yards. You got to think that's going to be their bread and butter tonight. Let's go east and west on this Bearcat defense.
Yep. Oberlin's definitely trying to attack him on the edge, right? Jordan. And so far it's working.
2nd and 5. Waiting on the snap. There it is. And a little fullback dive there. Ball is on the ground, and the Bearcats might have the football. And they do.
Holy cow.
How about your quarterback, number 2, playing a little defense, and Jackson Corville recovers the fumble to give the ball right back to his offense.
Just what you need if you're Basile, Jordan. That is huge and pretty doggone deep in the Oberlin territory as well.
And it looked like it was just a timing there between fullback, quarterback, and football laid on the turf. And it's Basile football. What a break for that defense.
Yeah. And sometimes when you're running double tight wing, sometimes you could have issues with the timing, and that's common with that type of offense. But regardless, this is huge for Basile.
Absolutely. It's 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. And we got whistles. It looks like a penalty flag flies. Delay of game is the call.
Delay of game on the Bearcats.
So now you're going to have to start out 1st and 15.
I think now both Basile and Oberlin both have a delay of game penalty. Jordan.
So it will be 1st and 15 back at the 32-yard line. Check on some of them scores from around the state. How about Catholic of Point P leads Opelousas Catholic 14-7 right now.
Oh, wow.
St. Louis leads Lake Charles College Prep 14-0.
Oh, wow.
1st and 15. Quilligo pitch. And number 7 is taking a beating here tonight. This Oberlin Tiger defense. It's playing with their hair on fire.
And I'm gonna tell you, like I said a while ago, both these teams have play a very physical brand of football, and of course, they don't seem to like each other a whole lot. But so we're about to see a lot more.
We're in for a treat. We're
Absolutely.
in for a treat. And we got whistles. Let's see.
Could be a.
And we got an official's timeout for an injury. Second and about 16 for Basile. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Hardy gets the football.
Oh.
Cuts it back in, and he is tackled by number 58, Andreas Botley.
Oberlin defense not giving an inch here, Jordan. They mean business.
Holy Savior Menor leads the Boyles 10-0.
Oh, wow. That game could possibly be for that district title.
LCA leads Turling 7-0.
Wow.
Destrehan leads Terrebonne 14-0. Third and long. Corville drops back the pass, fires a little quick, little hitch, pass is complete. Creighton.
Oh, he might
I
have
think
it,
that's
Jordan.
number 19. No, Tyler Newman on the reception, and Newman got a lot of yards back there. Going to set up a fourth and manageable here.
4th and 1.
Offense will stay on the field. 4 down territory. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. If you're this deep in the territory, you have to score.
Waiting on a snap. 4th and 1. Handoff. There's a surge. Still on his feet.
Wow.
And he picks up a first down. But before we go there, Basile moved into the Bayou Prairie Landscaping Red Zone tonight. Thank you to Mr. Chesley for sponsoring the Red Zones tonight for Basile. And that was a first down, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll go and get RF Services back on your screen. First down sponsor, RF Services. Back to the game we go. Thank you to those great sponsors. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Handoff to number 7, LeBlanc. Tough yards all the way to the 7-yard line. Might have picked up 4 or 5. Seven nothing your score here. 6:40 to play. Basile threatening. Iowa leads Westlake 14-0. For anyone interested in that score. Got to think it's 4 downs here. Try to get 6 points. Oh, blown up. Ball is on the ground. And looks like Oberlin jumped on the fumble. Tigers have the football.
Well,
that one didn't look pretty from the jump.
No, absolutely not.
And the Tigers stand tall in their backs against the wall. And we are +1 in the turnover battle. 6:16 to play. 7-0 your score. Tigers just got the football back. It will be 1st and 10 from the 10. Waiting on a snap. There it is. This time they get the fullback dive. And Basile might have the football. Holy cow.
Wow.
How about you fumble one time, you fumble one time, and we're going to have a little turnover festival here.
Good
I mean,
night.
the fair is in town.
Yeah, Allen Parish Fair right across the street from us. My goodness.
Basile
the field's dry.
football after the fumble.
You got to think as physical of a game is, they could be reaching and trying to punch the ball out both ways, and good.
We are inside the red zone, so let's get that sponsor on the screen. Bayou Prairie Landscaping. Red zone opportunity here for Basile after the turnover. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
They're still deep in Oberlin territory, Jordan.
Quarterback keep. Corville still going. Oh, baby. Touchdown. Bearcats. How about that old quarterback sneak, my friend? Jackson Corville just called his own number. Corville got a fumble recovery, and now he has a rushing touchdown. It's 7-6.
Boy, Jordan, you want to talk about an emotional roller coasters with turnovers back and forth, both teams. Wow.
Ross Cortez on to do the kicking duties to tie this baby up. Corville will hold. Snap. Kick is up and good. 6 minutes to play. Your new score from Tiger Field. Oberlin 7, Basile 7. Stick with us, folks. It's going to be a great one. Back to action we go. Cortez tees it up. Got 3 Tiger defenders waiting around the 5-yard line. Let's see who will get the football here. Cortez going for a record, folks, trying to be the all-time leader at Basile of touchbacks. He's got a good shot. This one's going to die at the 6-yard line. And number 2 looking for some blockers. Number 7 looking for a couple blockers. That was Derek DeVille, drugged down by 2 Bearcat defenders. And that's where the Tigers will set up shop. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. All right, let's restart here. Second quarter, 5:52 to play. We're all tied up, 7-7. Basile up 2-1 in the turnover battle. 2 goes in motion. He will get the football here. Breaks the tackle, spin move, active, and 1st down, Tigers. Kobe McMahon, what a run from the young man. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Tigers on the move. Waiting on a snap. There it is. Hand off to the fullback. DeVille dragging the defenders for a gain of 5. Second and 5 from the 39-yard line. Clock ticks away here on a beautiful night here in Oberlin, Louisiana. 2nd and 5. There goes the motion. A little misdirection here. Here comes the counter.
Oh, yeah.
And what a run there from number 20, Trey Ryder. And that's another Tiger first down. I believe both teams still have all 3 timeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And Jordan, I don't believe we have the hydration timeout.
No, not no more now that we're in October.
It's getting a lot cooler and crisp and football weather.
Absolutely. 1st and 10, 46-yard line. Tigers on the move. First time we've seen the counter here tonight. Quarterback pull. What a pull it was. Still on his feet and finally drugged down and picked up about 8 yards there. Seth Loins was on the carry. Read the end there and took it down the sideline. Good job there from the corner.
Yep.
Or that one would have been 6.
I tell you, Jordan, clock's winding down towards halftime. Basile got the ball to start the game, if I'm not mistaken. So, no, I'm sorry.
Basile got the football to start the game.
Okay, you're
so
right.
Oberlin gets it at halftime.
Yeah, so if you're Oberlin, you're thinking, okay, go down, score, and try to get the ball second half and score again.
Have not seen them go shotgun tonight, but here we go. Quarterback on fire pass. Pass is complete. In the flash, makes one man miss.
Look at this.
7 doing a little dance moves. The shimmy for another Tiger first down. Lions finds DeVille, and DeVille does the rest with his legs. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line, 2:50 on the game clock. Can they go 2-for-1 special here? Get the ball to start the second half and get points here right before the half ends.
They can score here and get the ball second half and score. That's going to be huge. Huge. If you're Basile, you just got to think of trying to stop them before before halftime.
Shotgun again. This time, Ford gonna go direct snap to himself. Gets a block and steps out of bounds. Lions doing it himself there, following behind his big fullback.
Yeah.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 6.
It's a tough 4 yards right there.
They say 2nd and 7.
3, 4, probably 3.5 yards, Jordan.
Clock stopped at 2:23. Stepped out of bounds. 2nd down and 7. Waiting on the snap. Hand off to the fullback. Breaks the first tackle and could not escape the second threat. That was number 20 on the stop. How about Tanner David on the stop? I bring up 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down here. Coach Bertrand has all 3 timeouts. When will he start using them? You're probably going to use it if he gets a stop right here.
Yep.
Oberlin only shown 1 pass here in the first half. Good shot right here. They might go with something downfield.
Yep. Very well could.
Tight end eligible right here on the sideline. And quarterback goes pull here. And he's going to have it down the sideline. Let's see where they mark him out at. And he has plenty. It's another Tiger first down. Mr. Seth Given, this Basile edge fits right now. They cannot contain him whenever he takes off.
Oberlin's been giving them fits on the edge all night, and
he's just reading it in. They going down on the fullback. He's pulling it and using his speed to get another first down.
Right. Let's see how Basile's red zone defense can respond here, though. There's a chance
1:34 on the game clock. Fumble!
Ball's loose.
And Oberlin might have recovered their own fumble, and it looks like they did. Heads up play there.
Yep. Had Basile recovered, that could have been huge for Basile.
2nd and 10. Clock runs. Coach got 3 timeouts. We'll see if he starts burning some. Might not want to give Basile any chance to score here before half. I'm so very surprised Coach Bertrand didn't burn a timeout right there.
Very surprised myself.
You got 3, might as well not let them go in your pocket into halftime. 20 goes in motion, and we got whistles. Penalty flag flies. Line judge on the other side comes flying in. Let's see what the call is here. 53 ticks remain. Here's the ruling. False start on the offense. Would it have been everybody moved except the center type of deal?
Something like that. Yeah, now they're about a yard shy of
second and 16 here, Mr. Brendan.
You got to think, clock's run. You got to figure something out quick.
Game clock just hit under 50 seconds. Ball is at the 21-yard line. Wait on a snap. We're at the 30-second mark. 20 goes in motion. And the fullback's going to get the carry. Number 2, McMahon. And we have timeout. And Oberlin just burnt their first timeout.
Jordan, you got to think. You got to think if Oberlin doesn't score here.
We looked in pregame, Brendan. Kicker got a leg. Will they give him a shot here?
You got to think if Oberlin doesn't score here, even though they get the ball started second half, if you're Basile, you got to think about that could be a huge breath of fresh air.
Hey, that penalty right now looming large.
Yes, absolutely. But like you said, Oberlin's got a kicker. They got a couple kids that can kick, so that could be playing their advantage.
We'll give you scores from around the state of Louisiana coming up at halftime. We'll give you a look at our sponsors. We'll give first half thoughts from Mr. Brendan, and we'll go enjoy a little halftime entertainment for, I think they got a couple dance teams that might come on the field during halftime. So it is 3rd and 8, back from the timeout. 22 seconds remain. Ball is at the 14-yard line. Big moment in this game. Momentum going into halftime.
Yep.
Waiting on the snap. On 3rd down, he's going to drop back the pass. Under pressure, fires, got a man. He got a block. He cuts in. Scores. Touchdown. Oberlin Tigers. Wow, nobody picked the back out the backfield.
Not at all. Wow.
See if I can get a number there, Mr. Jake. That was number 8. Seth Lyons finds Deshaun DeVille out the backfield. And Oberlin scores right before half. And we talked about the 2-for-1 special. Yeah. They get the ball to start the second half.
Yep. Swinging gate. And if you're Basile, you got to think, go in the locker room, got to regroup here.
Hey, he just caught the touchdown. Now he's going to kick the extra point. Snap, hold, left-footed kicker, boomed it. It is no good.
Oh, wow.
No good.
So that one was wide right. Your new score from Tiger Field, ladies and gentlemen, here in Oberlin High School. Oberlin now leads Basile 13-7. We'll see if that extra point comes back to haunt late.
Read my mind, Jordan. What do you think? In 15 seconds, Basile takes a kneel, or they try to run?
It depends on the return here. If you get positive yards on the kickoff return here, what you thinking to yourself that Oberlin might just squib this kick?
Yeah.
You get positive yards here, you might set up one throw to the end zone. But other than that, you take the knee, or you see if one of your tailbacks can bust one.
Yep.
But momentum, it rides on the side of the Tigers at home on a Thursday night here.
Yep.
All right, number 7, Derek
like you said, they get the ball to start the second half. So if you're Basile, you got to go in the locker room, regroup, see if you can make some adjustments and try to contain that, especially that edge.
Gage Creighton and Brian Hardy are two guys that are huge threats that could take this back to the house. So you got to be very careful.
Absolutely.
If you're Oberlin here. Oberlin got the quarterback running on the field to go run down here on kickoff team.
Yeah.
Referee blows whistle to play. Boot meets ball, and Creighton will have a shot here. Creighton down the sideline, and he steps out of bounds around the 39-yard line, and not quite enough to see a shot. We'll see if Coach takes a knee or if he sees if LeBlanc might be able to break one for you. 9 seconds remain. Looks like they might run a play here. And LeBlanc gets the carry, and LeBlanc, he hit the hole hard.
Wow.
But McMahon there to greet him.
Yeah, that's halftime.
And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. 24 minutes have come and gone here on a Thursday night here in Oberlin, Louisiana. We'll step away. We'll be right back. Your score, Oberlin 13, Basile 7. We got 2 more quarters, and we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, the kick for cash ticket is 575.
Hey, thank you to each and every one of you for helping us reach 16,000 followers. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Also, our social media page was on a moment before, so thank you to those guys. I want to say thank you to OREF Services sponsoring First Downs tonight. Contact OREF Services at 337-466-7000 or find them on social media. One-stop shop for all your construction needs. Located out of Basile, Louisiana. Bayou Prairie Landscaping sponsoring Red Zone tonight. They offer many services such as lawn care, landscaping, maintenance, patio build, house pads, driveways, land leveling, land clearing, and rock. Call today at 337-305-5283 or shoot Mr. Chesley a message on Facebook. Let's go back to the camera and hit the mute.
we have a kick for cash. Where are you at? 635.
Hey, somebody's winning Player of the Game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Prints. Somebody's going home with a brand new plaque, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Mr. Whip.
I think we're going to draw another ticket.
Thank you, too, to Pizza Shack, another sponsor for Under the Lights. It was founded by Louisiana's own Tony and Elaine Period in 1988. They have been independently owned in the same location for over 24 years. They are proud to be the only independently owned pizzeria in Opelousas. They're happy to serve the customers and the community with not only a friendly service, but also a family dining atmosphere. Come discover the most well-known secret in Opelousas, where they have daily specials and absolutely the coldest beer in town. 1242 Edith Street. Hey, somebody's going home player of the game wise with the Crawfish House. Somebody's going to win a free meal from the Crawfish House tonight. We'll go back to the field. If they got music that plays, sorry, we have to mute it, ladies and gentlemen. One more sponsor, DeVille's Racing Stables out of Opelousas, Louisiana, at Evangeline Downs. Thank you to those guys, the DeVille's. Love what y'all do. Thank y'all for everything.
Thank you, ladies.
Hey, let's go scores from around the state of Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. Your score here at halftime, Oberlin leads Basile 13-7. We got a kick for Kaz. Let's see if he drills this and gets some money.
How far is that?
Kick is up. Hey! $75 richer.
And he's the winner of the $75. Go see Miss Wendy.
Come on now, put him on the football team.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, more scores for you coming right now. Opelousas Catholic currently leads Catholic Appointee 28-14.
And we'd like to thank Motors for all their support this year.
Iowa leads Westlake 28-0.
Woo!
St. Louis leads Lake Charles College Prep 17-7. LCA leads Turlings 28-0. Whoa!
Holy cow. Oh.
Let's see. Let's see if I can get an Oakdale score for everyone.
I
What?
don't think Oakdale's playing tonight. I think they play.
Yeah, they play tonight.
Who they play? Oh, Mamu?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure it's tonight?
Uh-huh. And then Rain's playing tonight too.
Okay, I knew that. Let's see.
Don't have no scores for those.
Second quarter, Calvary Baptist all over Green Oaks, 35-0. Second quarter, Dutchtown on top of Live Oak, 7-0. Gotta be kidding me.
Almost ready to start the second half here, ladies and gentlemen. 13-7 your score. It's about 3 minutes away from kickoff, so we'll be right back. Hey, how about some first half thoughts from our producer here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Brendan Laughlin, give us some first half analysis.
I appreciate you, Jordan. Oberlin did everything that they needed to do in order to be up and in order to win this game in that first half. They kept the ball for long periods of time, drove the ball up and down the field on this Basile defense. If you're Basile, you're hoping that your kids come out here and
Hey,
follow the
gotta have a
adjustments that you make.
three and out here.
Oh, yeah. And if you're Oberlin, you got to score here on this first drive. You scored right there at the end of the first half to go up 6. And if you score right here, Jordy, you put Basile 2 scores behind, and they've got to possibly be in a situation they're not used to and they're very uncomfortable in.
And their offense is not built for catch-up.
Exactly.
They want to grind out wins.
Exactly.
They want to take it to the fourth quarter,
Exactly.
wear you down.
Exactly.
But we'll see. Hey, second half coming up. Any last words before you jump back on the computer?
Just appreciate you having me on again, Jordy. It's an honor to be always be here with you, man. Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. That comes from Brendan Laughlin, ladies and gentlemen. Jake McCoy checks back into the stream. We are ready for second half action. Ross Cortez, boot meets ball. And back to the 1 yard line.
Mic check, 1, 2.
And trying to get a block, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, down the sideline he goes.
Oh, wow.
What a return!
Hello.
What a way to start the second half there. And we got whistles. Looks like there's an injured Bearcat. You had him all the way back at the 7 yard line. He spun off a tackle, and down the sideline he went. This sets up Oberlin. 1st and 10 with great field position, already up by 6.
Yeah, Jordan, like we said at halftime, before halftime, Oberlin went down, scored with 15 seconds left, and they got the ball back. And so far, it's
and it was like a 4, 5, 6 minute drive, if I'm not mistaken.
Slow, methodical, chewed up a lot of clock.
1st and 10, Tigers. Waiting on the snap. Let's see any adjustments here that we catch early. And they go fullback dive.
Look at this.
Breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up
Well,
about
he just don't want to go down, Jordan.
13, 14 yards.
Good night, 11.
And
Yeah.
that's going to be a first down. They come out of the halftime, and they go right back to their bread and butter.
Just snuck inside Basile territory as well. Oh, my bad.
First and 10, Tigers. From the 48-yard line. Quarterback going to draw back the pass. Taking a shot.
Oh.
Got a man.
Is it?
And the pass falls
wow.
incomplete.
Holy
Looking
cow.
for the field there. Good coverage there by number 16, Gage Creighton.
Yeah. I mean, that
We
was.
have not seen a shot play tonight, but you dial one up right there. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jordan, I don't think we'll see back-to-back shots.
Oh,
like
absolutely
that.
not. Here comes a fullback dive. Nope. Yep. Fullback dive. And he's not getting touched
He's
until about 5-8 yards downfield.
right.
So this Oberlin Tigers offensive line is winning the battle right now
Absolutely.
in the trenches.
And that was one of the things I mentioned before game keys of victory. Control the line of scrimmage. If Oberlin can control the line of scrimmage and they have a chance. And Oberlin's they ain't got a lot of numbers this year. They got between 22, 25 players, but so everybody's putting work in. It's a good thing if your offensive line's making a difference.
3rd and 1. Quarterback pull. He reads that in again. And he's been doing it the whole first half. He does it again right there. Good job from the young man. Number 4, Seth Lyons. Picks up another Tiger first down. First down, Tigers. A slow moving drive here, working right into their favor. They're bleeding the clock. They got the lead and trying to go get points here.
Yep.
Two goes in motion. He gets the football here on the counter. This time, one of the few times here, this Basile defense got a stop.
Yeah.
But he still managed to pick up 2 yards. It's been positive yardage all night. Second and 8. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Might be another handoff to number 8 coming up. Counter.
Yep, counter play.
Ryder gets the carry and goes for about a gain of 2. And they're going to say gain all the way up. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down coming out of half here. Already working on a 3-minute drive. LCA now leads Turlings 35-0.
Holy cow. My goodness.
Opelousas Catholic leads Catholic upon compete 28-22.
Oh, wow. There we go. Trips.
A new formation look here. No back in the backfield, but they're going to go speed sweep here. 20 sets the edge, and good job there from that linebacker.
Wow.
How about number 33? Carter Darbone, big time stop, but without the defensive back right there making them turn back inside, that play does not go. 4th down, offense stays on the field. Big moment here in the 3rd quarter. A little too far.
Yeah, just a hair. That'd be about a 40 because you got to count the end zone as well. But yeah.
Might be a little too and coach is gonna burn a timeout here.
Now Tigers.
Perhaps
Maybe
they were trying to hard
he'll
count
think
them.
about it here.
Yeah.
All right, you got to put the pot tickets out.
I don't believe, Jordan, I don't believe they'd punt being this far.
Well, they've been
Yeah,
picking
but, I
up.
mean-
They've been picking up anywhere between 2 to 10 yards a pop here the whole game. So maybe he thinks his offense can go get them
Yeah.
All right, the winner.
5
Draw
yards
some up,
here.
design, something to. And like I said, he could very well just hard count them and try to hope that Basile jumps off sides, but,
So we'll step away. 8:03 to play here in the third quarter. 13-7 your score. Big decision coming when we come back.
That's the last score. If you got those, come see me.
You got to think, if you think to yourself here, he might go with the quarterback pull. They have not stopped it yet. Breathe the in and go. He's fast enough to get you 5 yards here.
Last score, 8-6, 5-1.
4th down and 5. Offense stays on the field. They go with that same formation.
Oh, we got somebody walking this
yeah,
way.
watch the hard count.
Waiting on the snap. And he's going to drop back the pass. Taking a shot. Got one-on-one coverage. Pass falls incomplete. Was looking for the bill. There on the coverage was number 19, Tyler Newman. And that will be a turnover on downs.
And if you're Basile, that's huge,
Ooh,
Jordan.
just what you needed,
Huge.
Brendan. I'm not accustomed with the play call there. I think you go back to that quarterback
Yeah.
where they ain't stopped it yet tonight. 1st and 10 from the 25. Basile takes over on downs. 7:58 to play here in the third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
you go one-on-one there. Your best athlete.
Number 7.
Tucker starts off this
Oh, wow.
drive and still tough sledding up front. Oberlin is winning on both sides of the football right now, offensive and defensive line.
Yep.
Lost a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
And the junior class would like to thank Mr. Estefano. He was the winner.
Oberlin got 9 in the box, daring them to throw.
Yep.
And he made a donation.
And they're going to throw it here. Quick hitch, pass complete, a lot of cushion up top.
look at this.
19, Tyler Newman, ladies and gentlemen. Just what you needed. You needed some breathing room. You go and hit a little hitch route, and it's a 1st down, Bearcats. And that 1st down brought to you by RF Services, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to those guys for sponsoring 1st downs tonight.
Jordan, we got an interesting score here. Halftime, Lutcher leads Hahnville 14-7. And at halftime, Parkway leads CE Bird 14-3 up in the Shreveport area.
1st and 10, ball's at the 44-yard line. Halfway through here in the third quarter. And they go a little counter to Hardy. And Hardy, fighting for yardage,
still going,
takes
yep.
a big hit at the end of it.
Good night.
But not before he picks up 4 yards.
Second down and
Some hard hitting going on tonight.
Absolutely.
Second and 6. Ball is at the 48-yard line.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
No.
And 11, Sweeney comes way down at the bottom of your screen. You can't even see him. 16, Creighton, breaking tackles.
go.
There goes
Here we go.
Creighton. And he's drugged down from behind, but not before. Basile picks up another RNF Services 1st down. That time they went a little Wildcat looking, if I'm not correct. I know you're not paying attention behind us, but am I correct? 16 lined up at quarterback, direct snap. One of the first times they go with a little trickery here tonight. Trying to keep Oberlin off guard. It's getting exciting here late in the third. And they go the same formation here.
Yep.
Creighton still at quarterback. 5, Hardy goes in motion. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy is blown up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a hit.
Oh, baby, what a play. Holy cow.
That's one of those where you pull the football right there. That end was all over it. Lost 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 12.
And who was that on the tackle?
I can't tell.
That
82.
was a heck of a hit.
That was Caden Dart.
Wow, that's a
Basile coming out
hard
and
hit
trip
there.
set here. Low snap, handoff to LeBlanc, making guys miss. And ball is out late. It's a fight for it. And let's see who has the football. And LeBlanc wins the tug of war at the bottom of the pile. Boy, that could have been disaster. Referees come in to discuss something here. And they signal 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Clock sits at 4:46. And it runs. Here we go. Big 3rd down. Creighton stays at quarterback. Hardy goes in motion. Creighton, rise Hardy. Now he's trying to get down the sideline. Oh, there goes Creighton. Oh, baby. Touchdown. Bearcats.
Wow.
What an answer here in the second half. What a game we got here.
Wow.
That man's fast.
Absolutely. He got that edge and he was gone. Yep, found the rhythm.
Basile comes out in shotgun. Who would have thought that thing? I ain't seen him run shotgun in 10 years.
It's been a hot minute since they've come out in that formation, Jordan.
Cortez to give Basile the lead.
No. Wow.
Snap. It's a low snap. Oh! Now he's going to have to duck it and throw. And the pass falls incomplete. So we stay tied.
Wow.
Man, catch your breath. 4:32 to play here in the third quarter. Basile 13, Oberlin 13. We'll be back.
All right.
Hey, back here at Tiger Field, 4:32 to play. Oberlin fixing to get the football back. Cortez tees it up. Wouldn't it be something if they go onside here on a surprise attack?
Yes.
You got Cortez. He can always pin a team back deep. We'll see what the decision is here. And decision is a little squib kick, and it's going to get all the way down. Is that the one? And it sneaks into the end zone, and it will be touchback.
Yeah.
I thought that one was sure going out of bounds.
It hit it. The ball just hit the right angle on the field, and it rolled slowly, ever so slowly end zone. St. Louis Catholic still leads Lake Charles College Prep in the third quarter, 17-7.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10 Tigers from the 20-yard line. All deadlocked here, 13-13. Waiting on the snap. There goes the motion. Speed sweep trying to get outside. 14 setting the edge. McMahon cuts it back inside. And McMahon picks up about 6 on first down.
Picks up a 7. Second down and 3.
Second and 3. Comes the motion. Fullback dive. And DeVille going to pick up another Tiger first down.
That'll be enough for a Tiger first down.
Tell you what, I'm surprised to see this Oberlin offensive line dominating this big Basile D-line. Basile.
Clock runs.
8 has been the kryptonite for Basile tonight. They have no answer for him so far.
First and 10 for Oberlin. McMahon goes in motion. He's going to get the football. McMahon being patient. Ball's on the ground. Oh, baby. Bearcats have the football. What a turnover here late in the third quarter.
Exactly what I said earlier that Oberlin could not afford to do was turn the ball over to Basile.
And we look now at the turnover battle. It's now Basile 3, Oberlin 1. Basile's leading the turnover battle. Big turnover there, Brendan.
Gives Basile great field position already on Oberlin's side of the field.
3:11 on the game clock. They got to go back to that little shotgun wildcat look. Creighton going to take the snap. Creighton gonna be brought back, and that time this Tiger defense was ready for it.
They were ready for that one, Jordan.
Botley there to greet him. Second and 15. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Wait on the snap, second and long. Going empty. Might drop back the pass here. Fires, and pass falls incomplete. If you've seen, he had a man open on the corner route.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if Corville is injured on the sideline, but got a receiver in right now throwing the football.
Looks like he's coming back in, Jordan. Oh, yeah, looks like he's coming back in.
Corville comes back in on third and long here. Third and long from the 46-yard line with 2:21 to play here.
You know this is something Basile's not very comfortable in.
Right. And Corville going to drop back the pass. Fires. And pass falls incomplete. He gets up slow. And he's going to walk off on his own power. Good sign there. But the punting unit will have to come out. And that was like the fourth time tonight. Remember, they had a 3 in the first half.
Basile did?
Yes, remember they called that roughing the punter?
Oh, they did.
Yes, sir. Good stop there for the Tiger defense. Cortez on for the punting duties here. Good snap. Gets the kick away. And this one might roll into the end zone and got too much on it. It will be a touchback.
That boy's got a leg.
And the Tigers will have the football. First and 10 from the 20.
Yes.
So Oberlin still has 2 timeouts? Or that's from the first half?
No, they did call a timeout.
Okay. Okay.
They called a timeout on that fourth down call on their first drive of the second half.
Okay. First and 10 Tigers, 13 all, 2:17 to play on a Thursday night here in Oberlin, Louisiana. Fullback dive, making guys miss, and he's off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. He ball's on the ground! Holy cow!
Wow!
Oh my God! Boy, that one looked like it was 6, and he got pushed out at the end. Recovered by number 14, Pearson Como. We got fireworks tonight.
4 turnovers for the
4
Oberlin Tigers tonight.
huge turnovers. Brendan, are you stunned? That was a touchdown.
Speechless.
He was gone.
Oberlin made the stop that they needed to make and break one, and at the last second it bites them.
Boy, you seeing a good one tonight. Creighton, that quarterback, gonna ride Hardy. Now he's trying to get the sideline.
Oh, what
Creighton
a lick right there on that.
picks up
Basile
about
sideline.
9. I gotta catch a breath here. I don't know what to expect next.
Basile's in the shotgun.
Is
Oberlin
Basile gonna
fumbles.
fumble next?
Oberlin fumbles on a 50 or 60-yard run.
It looked like touchdown, and next thing you know, somebody came from behind and punched it out. I guess that's why you never give up on the play. Second and 2. There's the snap. Quick pass, fires, complete to Hardy. Hardy trying to find some blocks. Hardy, now he got a block or two.
Wow.
And Hardy. Hey, Creighton finds Hardy. I know you didn't think we was going to say that one tonight.
No.
You could put that one in the record books. That was a pass complete by Mr. Gage Creighton.
Impressive run by 5 to get back all the way
Clock
across
runs.
the field.
First and 10, and we got an injured Tiger on the field. Looks like he's cramping. We'll step away as they look at the injured Tiger. 1:46 to play here in the third quarter. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back. That first down was brought to you by RF Services, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like that was McMahon cramping there. Good sign to see him walk off in his own power.
Always good to see anybody walking off the field on their own power.
First and 10 Bearcats. Ball is at the 37-yard line. What a game that's unfolding in front of our eyes. LeBlanc, tough running. What a run there from the young man. It took
run
4
by Tucker
Tiger
LeBlanc.
defenders
What a run by Tucker LeBlanc.
to bring him down. And we have a Tiger slow to get up there. And he might have to go out for a play. That is Botley. And they say let him stay in the game. Clock runs.
Like about 2nd and 7.
All right, second down and 7 for the Bearcats.
Second and 7.
Looks like Basile's going empty set again. Watch the quick pass to 5.
5's going to come in motion. You know this. Let's see if he gets the football. Nope, Creighton.
Going back to what scored for him.
Oh,
what a
tackle!
Wow.
Number 24, Andrew Manuel says, welcome to Oberlin.
Good open field tackle.
Third down and 9.
Final 23 seconds tick away. We're about to give you some scores from around the state, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. Final 10 seconds. I don't think coach is gonna call a timeout. I don't think coach is gonna call a play here. Brendan, save me. I'm drowning.
All right, looks like in the game, in the quarter.
Going into the
Hey,
fourth.
even the
13.
even the PA announcer messed up. He said we're gonna end the game.
Four
Hey,
is up.
Brendan, 3 quarters have come and gone here in Oberlin, Louisiana on a Thursday night. And a beautiful night it is. 12 more minutes to decide this one. Somebody's moving to 5-2 in a year. It's going to be a great finish. I can't wait to give it another Thursday night classic unfolding right in front of our eyes.
Be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Scores from around the state. Let's go. Opelousas Catholic leads Catholic of Point Capee 28-22. Iowa leads Westlake 28-0. St. Louis leads Lake Charles College Prep 20-7. Oakdale leads Mammut 20-8.
Closer one there than what we expected.
Yeah. Lafayette Christian leads Turlings 48-0.
All right.
Rain leads Lagrange 13-0.
A shutout.
And we're ready for the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Empty set here again, Jordy.
3rd and 9.
Quarterback key.
And good defense there by number 82, Caden Dart. And it is 4th and long.
Jordy, this Oberlin D-line came to play tonight.
You got to pin them deep here and make them drive the field on you, Brendan. You cannot go for it here. You got to think Cortez can maybe down one inside the 10. That's what you're hoping for. Make them drive the field. If you're Oberlin, you saying kick it in the back of the end zone again. 7 going back deep. Good snap.
Number 30 put the foot in it.
And it will roll into the end zone. It's like he's not letting his guys get down there first. Nobody's rushing. So touchback. Oberlin has it 1st and 10 from the 20. And it's 13-13. 2 bad snaps have been something right now, right? Or was Oberlin's a good snap, just missed it?
I believe they got the snap of both of them.
Okay.
Fumbles by the ball carriers. I think both times it was 2 the first time who fumbled,
Right
and
now,
then the second time it
2
was 8.
extra points are looming right now. We're tied up 13-13.
If you're Oberlin right now, you're just telling yourself, hold on to the ball. You've made plays.
Yeah, you
all
put
night.
2 hands on it the rest of the way. 1st and 10, waiting on the snap. There it is. And inside handoff. And I think the ball is out again. Go get you a lottery ticket tonight. That's number 5. Good God. Brendan, are you stunned? +5 in the turnover battle. Who recovered the fumble?
What a change in momentum. It was all over in the first half, and it's been all Bearcats in the second half.
5-1 on the turnover battle, and the Bearcats are at the 21-yard line, and they're going to go back to their original offense, quarterback, keeper. And we just moved inside the red zone, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like we got about a gain of 3.
Red zone tonight brought to you by Bayou Prairie Landscaping with Mr. Chesley Artigo. Contact him at 337-305-5283. Back to action we go.
2nd and 7.
Have they fumbled on the last 3 drives?
Yes. All three drives of the second half they fumbled.
Oh my. 2nd and 8. Let's see how what Basile does here. Double move, and a penalty flag will fly.
Wow.
7's going to get caught with pass interference here. Ran right into him. If it had got past him, it would have been 6.
Looks like he tried to run a double move there, and
It
he
was
just
a
ran.
double move, Brennan.
And he ran into the defender right there, and he's going to get called for it, unfortunately.
What they call, Brennan?
Pass interference.
Pass interference, okay.
Pass interference on 7.
Look at this. They set Basile up first and goal from the 9.
Basile's going to come line up in the original split back veer offense. 2 under center. Takes
Waiting
a
on the snap. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy is drugged down by number 8, Deshaun DeVille.
Touchdown saving tackle by DeVille.
Ball is at the 7-yard line. Hear me out. It's not 4-down territory because you got Cortez waiting on the sideline. Points
I agree.
are
I agree.
important.
Right now, 13-13.
You're in field goal range.
Field goal could
but you
possibly win
want
this
to
game.
punch it in here.
You do.
Corville waits under center. He goes quarterback keep.
He's met.
And big pile there. Let's see where he fell. Going to be at the 5 or at the 4. He's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4.
Bring up 3rd down.
9:40 on the game clock. This was unfolding. It's going to be a good finish. We appreciate you for sticking with us, folks.
How big is this drive right here?
Huge. Points off of turnovers is what you're looking for.
Turnovers could possibly be. Turnovers is going to be the reason one of these teams.
3rd and goal. Handoff Hardy. And Hardy
Looks
is
like he did
stopped.
get in, Jordy.
Did not gain anything here.
He's still at the.
It's
Didn't
kicking
gain
time.
nothing.
It's kicking time.
And goal.
Looks like he's bringing in the field goal unit, Jordy.
Hey, the senior kicker, ladies and gentlemen, Ross
He's bringing in
Cortez,
the field goal unit.
heads on the field to give Basile the lead here at the midway point of the 4th quarter. What a moment in this game. Your quarterback, Jackson Corville, will hold. Number 14, Pearson Como, will be the long snapper.
This could be the deciding factor of this game.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and
It's
good! Ross Cortez just gave Basile a lead here in the 4th quarter. Have a moment, Mr. Senior. Your new score from Tiger Field, ladies and gentlemen. Basile now leads Oberlin 16-13. Wow, was that huge. Having a special teams factor. All 3 phases of the game does come up at some point.
I don't. No, not by 2 teams that. Not by 2 teams that run the ball very heavy.
What could? Hey, we're still live, huh, Mr. Jake? On audio. Go down. Let me see.
All right, back deep for the Tigers. Deshaun, Derek,
Go down.
and Coley.
Down. Yes, we're live. Okay. Hey, boot meets ball. Cortez got to be feeling good after that one. Gets it down to about the 5-yard line. Oberlin looking for a couple blocks, breaks off a tackle. Gonna give the Tigers great field position. Derek DeVille just set up Tigers with a chance to go drive the field here and maybe take this lead.
I don't know if Oberlin's had the ball 5 minutes in this half, Jordy.
Fast-moving football game here. Where do we sit at time?
8:45.
8:45. First and 10 for the Tigers from the 34-yard line. Got 2 timeouts in their back pocket, right, Jake? We're going to start off
Oberlin, you can't afford a turnover
with a little
right
reverse here. And number 20 making guys miss, still on his feet. What a run there from number 20, Trey Ryder. And has enough for a Tiger first down.
And that's another.
Clock will run. First and 10 at the 45. Game clock just hit under 8 minutes. First and 10, Mr. Brendan. 20 goes in motion. Handoff to the fullback. And Deshaun DeVille goes for about a gain of 1.
About one of the few times they've been able to contain 8 tonight.
And you look when he comes up here. He looks like he's winded right now. Needs a blow. He's taking a lot here. He's playing both sides, special teams included, and
Oberlin has potential to go win this game. They've had, I believe, both touchdown drives tonight have been long touchdown drives. So with 7 minutes and counting, you can bleed a lot of this clock off and force Basile to have to go fast.
2nd and 9. 2 goes in motion. He gets the football. He's got an edge. Let's see what happens. Breaks a tackle, but not gonna miss the second defender.
It's a good pickup on first
And
down.
McMahon gonna set up a third down and manageable here. And we got multiple players down on both sides here, Basile and Oberlin. We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen, as they look at the injured players on the field. Thank you for tuning in with us. Number 55 for the Bearcats and number 2 for the Tigers. Both walk off to their own sideline. Was down for a while there, so good to see them get up there, Mr. Brendan.
Yes, sir.
It will be 3rd and 3 when we resume play. Ball is at the 48-yard line. 6:47. It's getting late here in the 4th quarter. You got to think the way Oberlin runs their offense, this might be the drive right here where you win it or lose it. How many more chances will you get?
You take a lot of this clock right here, you force Basile to play fast.
3rd and 3, waiting on a snap.
Oh.
And I think they got him to jump off sides here. We'll see.
They did.
Should be an automatic first down.
Looks like an offsides.
And Basile's pointing like it's against Oberlin.
Are they possibly saying this is against Oberlin?
And they say false start. It looked like it was on the center, Brendan. Looked like he flinched whenever the guy got in the neutral zone. That's a big penalty here.
That's a big time penalty.
Yes. Wow. It looked like the guy jumped in the neutral zone, made the center flinch, and it goes against the offense. So Gina will be 7-0 next week. Can Bunkie get a win tomorrow and make it a 7-0 versus 7-0 matchup next week? 3rd and 8, big moment in this game. Fullback number 8 gets the ball and gonna set up. Oh my, he got the football.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Again? Not again, huh, Brendan?
Wow.
Another fumble. Who recovered the fumble?
6.
Brandon, not 1, not 2, but 6 turnovers tonight. 6 fumble recoveries for this Basile football team.
It's been the difference maker in this ball game. It has been the difference maker in this ball game.
Number 2, that's his 2nd fumble recovery tonight. Ball is at the 50-yard line with 6:20. Now, Basile, you go under center. You go to your bread and butter, and you milk this clock.
You milk it
and
away.
See how much time
And
you
you
can
go
take away.
home.
And hey, that's a good start. That's a good start there. How about you pick up a first down? And that first down, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by RF Services. Hey, his family owns the business, and he just had a big first down. First and 10 from the 41. We thought they would try to milk the clock away. It looks like they're going for the knockout punch, Brendan.
So far in the second half, it's a 3-point difference right now, and a fumble by Oberlin deep in their territory is the only.
Timeout. Basile. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. 6:14 to play. 1st and 10 when we come back, folks. Both teams are down to their final 2 timeouts. First and 10 after the timeout. 2 timeouts remain for each. Ball is at the 39-yard line. Sweeney goes in motion. There's the snap. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy goes for about 5 yards.
Picks up 4, 2nd down and 6.
I got you. Just let it run. Let's let it run. Watch. Refresh. Clock is at 5:45. Second and about 6 for the Bearcats. Clock sits at 5:34. You can see it at the bottom of your screen.
And off to LeBlanc.
LeBlanc picks up about 3.
Bring up 3rd down.
And going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And about 3.
Now what you do, Brendan? You don't get the first down here. Do you leave the offense on the field?
It's 4-down territory.
4-down territory. Got to extend the chains.
4-down territory.
If you're the Tigers, you got to put 9 in the box and hope they throw it.
Well, you're also about 3. You could punt the ball and just pin them inside their own 20-yard line and make them drive 80 yards to win with.
I mean, if it's a touchback, you only really gain 10 yards at that point, and
true.
he's had a bunch of touchbacks here tonight.
True.
3rd and 2.
Oh,
he's down.
Quarterback slips.
Quarterback slipped there, and he's down. Might have lost a yard. Going to bring up 4th and 2.
Quarterback takes the knee.
This could be a big stop
now
right here.
Decision time. Hey, I like going back to Creighton in this situation. He gives your offense a lot of different.
Offense staying on the field, Jordan.
He gives your offense a lot of different things they can do here on 4th down, but it
does.
looks like Corville will take the snap.
See if they come out of the shotgun here.
4th down, Tigers need a stop. 4:14 on the clock.
They're going to line up under center, Jordan.
Might try to draw them off sides. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they go with it. Hardy gets the football, and Hardy is
He's
blown
sharp.
up. Oh,
Wow.
Turnover on downs. And the Tigers will have the football.
Big time
You
stop.
got goosebumps up here? Somehow, with 6 turnovers, this Oberlin Tiger team is still in it.
Wow. Big time stop by this Tiger defense.
Now you got to go. 69 yards in 4 minutes. We're going to start at the 31.
They still have 2 timeouts.
Down by 3. 2 timeouts in your pocket.
If you're Oberlin, you're telling your guys right now, don't fumble the ball.
You might see 4 try to throw it on this drive.
Going empty. Watch 8 out wide.
And said 7's going to get the speed sweep. And we got a penalty flag. This might be holding.
Looks like it's going to be coming back.
We're waiting on the official ruling here. Looks like it will be against the Tigers. And I think we're going to replay 1st down.
Let's see. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 20.
Should be 1st and 20.
1st and 20.
What a costly penalty here late in the 4th.
Could come back to be the dagger for Oberlin.
3:53 remains. Oh, what a game we got unfolding. Opelousas Catholic leads Catholic Appointee 35-30 in the 3rd quarter.
That's a good one right there. One we knew would be a good one. We knew it would be tight.
Gonna go shotgun here. Let's see if he tries to get into his big time receiver on the outside. Gonna draw back the pass. And they're gonna run a screen. Hey, what a time to call the middle screen. And they get the penalty yards back and more. Hey, you had 4 white jerseys. Didn't even get touched there.
Good play call.
Great time to call the screen to the tailback.
Good play call there.
This one is coming down to the wire. 3:45 on the game clock. I'm not sure why they're not running the clock.
Looks like
There it goes. We got to adjust it. They didn't run the clock there. They thought it was a 1st down, but you just got all that penalty yards back and more.
like we're about 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 2nd and 4. Oberlin trying to go win this baby. Oh! That time you thought a chance to get the football again, but he held on for dear life right there.
Those Bearcat defenders they're grabbing for that football. After Oberlin fumbles 6 times, they know.
Chains will move. 1st and 10 Tigers.
We're
3
right at 3
10
minutes.
on the game clock. Boys, aren't you glad we came over here tonight?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Ended up being a fun one.
Rivalry football at its best. Game clock just hit on the 3 minutes. Shotgun formation. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Gonna drop back the pass. Double move. Taking a shot. Got a man. Pass falls incomplete. Was looking for number 20, Trey Ryder. There on the coverage. Number 19, Tyler Newman. They went double move, Brendan. It was a great time to call it after the first down.
It was. It was a good play call.
2:50 to play here in the fourth.
Try to
Second
take a
and
chance and
10
see if they can catch this defense slipping.
from the 47-yard line. It was a jump ball opportunity there. 50-50 chance. And Basile won it. Second and 10, there's a snap. Quarterback going to call his own number.
Got some
He's
blockers
got
out
some
front.
blocks in front of him. Down the sideline. And he is upended. And there's a Bearcat defender. Slow to get up there. Looks like that is number 11, Kate Sweeney, the injured Bearcat there. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Sweeney's going to have to go out for a play.
3rd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Remember,
The Bearcat.
Oberlin has 2 timeouts.
They do. Basile does as well. Good job by the quarterback to get out of bounds.
A lot of
and
hands
stop that
on
clock.
hips. There's some tired bodies on this. It's all about heart from here. Who wants it more, Brendan?
Oh!
Hand off to the tailback, number 8, and he's going to be short. Some missed time in there of exactly who they wanted to get the football to.
This could be the
And
ball
here's
game,
the
Jordan.
game right here, Brendan.
This could be the ball
4th
game right here.
down
4th
and
down and
2.
2. Like you said.
Bearcat fans, let me hear you. Tiger fans, let me hear you. Show some love in the chat. Big moment of the game right here.
It's all about heart and guts right here, Jordy. 4th and 2.
Al Dabo said it. Bring your own guts.
Basile.
4th down. 2:05. Here we go.
Oh, man.
There's the snap. Handoff fullback. Slips a tackle, and he picks
gets
up
it.
a Tiger 1st down.
And we're just reached under the 2-minute mark right here.
Picked it up to the 39-yard line.
Change will move.
Down to 154.
Tigers.
Clock runs. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 1:44 on the game clock. You're either going to win it on this drive, you're going to send it in overtime, or Basile's defense is going to win it. They're going to drop back the pass.
Oh,
Got
my
a man
gosh.
wide open.
Wow.
Oh, he just missed a touchdown. The corner route was nobody for 20 yards away from him. Oberlin missed that one.
Wow.
Second and 10 from the 39. Boy, you wish you could have that one back
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're a Tiger fan, because you had a man running free. What a game, what a game. How will this one finish?
Timeout Oberlin.
Timeout Oberlin. Catch your breath, folks. We'll step away. We'll be right back to give you this last minute, 29 seconds. Your score, Basile 16, Oberlin 13.
Bro.
Oberlin trying to go win it at the end. I can't wait to see how this one finishes. Brandon, one timeout remains for Oberlin. You got to think to yourself, if you do not get a first down, if you turn over the ball, the game's over, because
Yes.
you're down to one
Yeah.
timeout, and it's
Yeah.
really, really late in the fourth. So it's make it or break it drive right here.
After 6 fumbles, you're telling your guys, hold on to the ball. It's all hearts and it's all guts. You got to want it more than they do.
Everybody on their feet. Thursday night football at its best. And they run to number 11, trying to get a block. And good tackle there. And we got whistles.
Clock is stopped, Jordy.
We got
Not sure
whistles. Trying to see what the ruling is here. Did somebody burn a timeout? It is a holding
Holding,
call.
wow.
Oh, wow.
why. Wow. That is a killer
That
for the
is a
Tigers.
shot in the foot type of penalty here late when you're trying to go win the game here in front of your
Wow.
home crowd.
That could be it.
Don't be surprised if they don't go back to that screen that we saw earlier.
All right.
You're thinking
Clock
pass
runs.
here.
20 for the Tigers.
Second down and 20, you're thinking pass. If you're Basile's defense, you're praying
Second
for
down,
pass.
clock runs 1:10. Waiting on the snap. Ball is at the 47. Quarterback drops back to pass. Under pressure. Fires. Got a man. It's McMahon. And McMahon still on his feet and gets it all the way
He gets out
down
of bounds,
to the
Jordan.
35-yard
He got out of
line.
bounds.
56 seconds remain.
It's 3rd and 6.
And it will be 3rd down and 6. Are you not entertained? Here we go. Clock will start on the snap. They go a little crazy
we're going
here.
empty
Here we
set,
go.
Jordy. Watch
Remember,
direct snap to
oh,
Ace.
false start.
start.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. False
They
start
came
penalty.
out with a great formation. You knew something special was about to happen. They saved it for the end, and we could not even see the play, Brendan.
Wow.
Hey, line right back up in it. Let's see what they about to call.
Goes back to 3rd and 11
Third
instead
and
of
11
3rd
at the
and 6.
40. Oberlin is 40 yards away from a home win. I don't even know how to call it.
An
But
upset,
how
man.
far do you get and you say, we try for the field goal? What
Watch.
yard line you're thinking? Forward, drops back to pass. Fires. Pass complete to number 11. Steps out of bounds. And going to be close.
What is the
They say,
Jordy? He picked up the first down. Did he pick up the first down?
let's see. Clock stops at 50 seconds.
Looks like they may be calling for a measurement.
And we're going to have a measurement. Let's go to our sideline camera and get it on the field.
Jordy, if you're Oberlin, you have a timeout left, and you're about 10 yards away from field goal range here.
Yeah, I mean, at what point do you give your kicker a shot if you get late into the clock with 4th down? But we have to see if they got the first down here. Big moment here. Referee blocking my view.
He's short,
It's
Jordy.
going to be short by a half a yard. And I think that's going to be, what, 3rd down or 4th down?
This is 4th down, Jordy. This is 4th down.
First down and about a foot for the Tigers.
This is the ball game right here.
So it is 4th down. You get a stop, you come on the road and knock off your rival. You get a first down here and things get interesting as we have an instant classic of a finish.
Yeah, they got one timeout.
Yes. One timeout. Big moment here. Do you give it back to the Ville? Waiting on a snap. Quarterback keep, and he's going to pick up the first down.
He gets it.
Clock will stop.
And that's another.
45 seconds.
45 seconds. They're going to go no huddle.
And Oberlin's at the 25-yard line.
Clock
Jordy.
will run. They set the change. They set the ball. We're going 40 seconds to play. 2 goes in motion. Gonna drive back a pass. Under pressure. Hell, he's got the
Oh, my
sideline.
gosh! Oh, my gosh!
Goodness.
Wow!
One man
Oh,
to
my
beat.
gosh!
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Tigers! Are you kidding me? Oh, baby.
What a run!
Number 4, Seth Lyons. Might have just called game. He was looking deep. Did not see anybody open. Took off and ran, had the sideline. Oh, man. 28 seconds to play.
What?
Oberlin just took the lead.
For the extra point.
Snap, hold, Kick is up.
And it's good.
And good.
What a drive by the Tigers.
And they are fired up
What
coming off
a
the
drive
sideline.
by the Tigers.
Your Tigers, 18. Sorry, your Tigers 20, Bearcats 16.
What a good punch if you're Basile. What a moment if you're the Tigers. Wow, did this one have
Oh,
a little bit of everything? You have
Some
6
excitement.
turnovers. You still find a way to take the lead in the fourth quarter.
As I mentioned, could it be a potential three-way tie for this district?
it could be. You're right, Jake.
Go to the north gate.
Wow.
If Oberlin does win this game,
Go to the north gate.
they give Basile one loss.
Now you look at field position here. You look at number 8. I don't know if he wants to kick it to their guys here, and Basile can take it to the house. I think you try to, I don't know, kick it out of bounds.
Do.
You squib it, you give them good field position. You kick it deep, the return might go for 6. We'll see. And they go onside.
They go onside.
And there's a fight for it. And Basile has the football. They went outside kick. They were trying to put the game away right there.
And almost recovered it, Jordy. Almost recovered it. Penalty flag, Jordy.
Penalty flag flies. Might have touched it before the 10-yard mark.
Don't forget, Basile's got 2 timeouts.
Yes, they do, but are they built to throw? We're about to
They are
find
not.
out. Flag is waved off. So the ball is spotted where? This one's long from over. We still got 28 seconds
28 seconds,
and
Basile has
2
2 timeouts. And if you're Oberlin, you're telling your guys, don't get beat
And
deep.
Basile just burnt one of those timeouts. They want to make sure they got the right personnel on the field. They want to make sure they got their, I guess you could say, 7-on-7 offense fixing to happen.
Jordan, do you expect shotgun coming out from the timeout?
You got to. I did not like the onside kick there. If anything, kick it out of bounds.
Yeah,
Put them at the, 30-yard line?
it's a questionable call. Now you're giving Basile 50 yards with 28 seconds left to win the game.
So where they spotted the ball? At the 49? Basile, 49 yards away from maybe picking their heart off the ground and putting it right back into their chest. I say it's long from over, and we're still in shock after what we just displayed.
No, you're good.
Score at Tiger Field, Oberlin 20, Basile 16. 28 seconds to play here in the fourth
Here we
quarter.
go, Jordy. And just like we thought,
Creighton will be at quarterback.
coming out in the gun. You're telling your guys, don't get beat deep right here.
Here we go. There's a snap. Creighton under
Watch the
pressure.
route.
Oh!
Ball's on the ground,
Ball's on
Jordy!
the ground. Fight for it. And Oberlin might have just put this game away. Oberlin got the football.
Oberlin pulls
and
off
that's
the
your
upset.
game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a party in Oberlin tonight. Number 52 with the fumble recovery.
All right,
After
this is
6
Tigers to the
fumbles on the
Bearcats,
night,
28-yard line.
Oberlin just ended the game with a fumble of their own.
What a way to win by the Tigers. Found a way to get it done after 6.
Oh, man, the recap show is going to be popping Friday night. Brendan, the best formation in all of football is moments away, and that is victory formation. Number 4 takes a knee, Seth Lyons, and the party begins. Oberlin Tigers are 5-2. Basile falls
Wow.
for 4-3. This district race, East Beauregard now has the lead. East Beauregard is now first in the district race, and if they win out, they'll be the champs. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
Hey, your final score here tonight from Oberlin High School.
Wow.
What a
night.
game. What a game. Oberlin 20, Basile 16. Oh, what a game. Congratulations to the Tigers and Bearcats on an outstanding football game. It's about that time to announce player of the game honors. Brendan, Jake, give your thoughts of the game.
Man, Jordan, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm speechless. I said it the entire fourth quarter. With 6 turnovers, if Oberlin comes back to win this game, they deserve a helmet stick. I'm going to tell you, that was a gutsy performance to the very end by both teams. Oberlin won it just a little more. Man, Jordan, this is the best game I've seen all year. I don't know if anything's going to top this. Brendan?
What a night. I talked about it. I talked about it pregame, and I talked about it during halftime. We were off air that if Oberlin wanted to win this ball game, they had to sustain long drives, and that's exactly what they did.
Right, and here's the thing. It is almost extremely rare to see a team recover from 6 turnovers and still win a game.
They did.
I mean, you just don't see that. No, they didn't capitalize.
That's one thing I also said is that Oberlin could not afford to turn the ball over, and they did exactly that. But that was the big difference in the ball game is that when Basile got opportunities to capitalize off those turnovers, they couldn't do it. Oberlin's defense just stood too strong. That front, that box for Oberlin was just too good.
How about the desire to win there at the end? You got 4th and 1. You got to extend the drive. You put it on the back of your quarterback. He gets it done, and the next thing you know, the man goes shotgun, looking for a pass deep, not there, but a heads-up play, and he gets the sideline.
Big time play by the quarterback.
What a moment. What a defining moment in this season for the Tigers.
And the Tigers keep themselves in district race now.
And, like I said, this district's still up for grabs. East Beauregard beat Oberlin last week. Oberlin wins tonight. But if Basile goes and beats East Beauregard week 10, I believe that could be a three-way.
And
that's happened in this district more than once.
Oh, it has.
You never know.
Multiple times.
Jordan, Brendan, I'm speechless, guys. Wow.
All I can say is,
I'm sorry, Mr. Gray. I'm gonna use your slogan. Wow. That's
what
all I can say.
What a way for Oberlin with such few numbers.
Right.
With about 20, I believe it was 25 guys on their roster, found a way to get it done.
Crawfish House is a sponsor of Player of the Game in Opelousas. And also, Whips Prince is a big sponsor of ours for Player of the Game. And we're about to announce that here just in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. What a classic. What a finish. What a job well done from both sides. What a game. Your Player of the Game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Prince and the Crawfish House and Grill. Somebody just won a free meal. Somebody just won a plaque. Your Player of the Game honors goes to number 4, Seth Lyons. Congratulations, the quarterback. The game-sealing touchdown. And he had a heck of a night.
He did.
Pulling
He did.
early in the first half, reading the ends.
Kept
you couldn't have asked for anything better.
Kept drives going for Oberlin when they needed it and made the game-winning touchdown with 30 seconds left in the game. What a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. We say good night from Oberlin High School here in Oberlin, Louisiana. Your final score, Oberlin at the buzzer under a minute, 20. Basile 16. 6 turnovers, what? overcame, and you find a way to get a win. What a night. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jordan.
Signing off. Enjoy the rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be hard to top this one tomorrow. Friday Night Football. We'll see you live in Crowley, Louisiana tomorrow. Abbeville, Crowley, live on Under the Lights.
Good night, everybody.